Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We're going to go over our trades for today, the last day of the week, Friday, January 24th. No economic numbers or no economic news in the States to speak of whatsoever. One of those rare days. We did have 3 trades, although it wasn't very active. The 3 trades, we did pull out 12.5 pips. It was a struggle on every trade, really. Not a lot of volume, no reason for anything to really move, no catalyst to make things move. But we had the 3 trades, and we'll take the 12.5 pips. So we'll go over them in no particular order. What you're looking at here is pound to dollar. We were short this 1.64918. This was, if I remember correctly, this was the last trade of the day. Didn't really like it. We were shorting right around the figure. Felt like we were chasing it because you see it had this big fall down before we got the signal. I think at one point we were up 4, maybe 4.5, maybe 5 pips at most, very, very briefly. Then we were actually down 2 or 3 pips, and then it came back to be relatively flat, so we just covered and got out there. As you can see here, then over the next couple hours, it really hasn't done all that much. Again, there's no catalyst out there to make things move. Another trade here you're looking at is Australian dollar, US dollar. We were long this 0.87013. Same type of scenario. We were buying just above the figure, although it didn't feel like we were chasing, so that was the one positive thing. Thought it might run up to at least this level up here, up around 30 pips or so. It just couldn't do it. We were up 10, 11, 12 pips. Not that it ever really pulled in. We ended up getting out, making the 8.1 pips. At most, we were up, if we held it, we'd be up about 18 pips at most. So I think it was still a good move. I mean, you're talking about a half an hour later, it did pop up to that 17, 18 pip level, and then over the next few hours, it just hasn't really done anything. As you see right here, it's up. It's right now 0.87146 as we're doing this video. So. That you're talking a 13 pip gain from where we bought it 3 hours later. So, we'll take it. And then the last one was the euro to yen was a short 140.026. Similar to the first trade of the pound dollar. Didn't like it. Felt like we were chasing number one. We were shorting right around the figure. I mean, 2.5 pips above the figure. It did break through that figure. Again, at most, we were up maybe 6, 7 pips on this thing. I think I saw, I didn't see a print down in the 80s here. Maybe the next candle. The lowest print I saw was about 90, right around 95, 94, 95. So it would be up about 7 or 8 pips. And that's on the bid side. So we covered as it came back to the figure. We just covered and picked up the 3.6 pips. Probably the right move. Like I said, this candle here, I didn't see it dip down to the 80s, and maybe it did over the next half hour or hour. But here it is, a couple hours later, and it's relatively right around where we shorted it. It's right now 140.056. So relatively difficult day to trade. But sometimes when there's no economic news, you never know. Sometimes volume does pour into these things for the only simple reason, either more buyers or more sellers, some big hedge fund or some big mutual fund or some institutional investors, taking a position and you happen to be on the right side of it, for that momentary spike. It just didn't happen today, unfortunately. And again, without having economic numbers, there's really no catalyst to make anybody do that. You just, you kind of hope that maybe it happens when you're in the position. Really, over the last 3 hours since we traded it, all 3 positions that never really happened. None of them really spiked hard. So obviously, no players are taking any major positions right now. I know equity markets are getting beat up around the world and here in the States. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, but we'll see. As far as swing trades, had 2 signals this morning on swing trades. Nothing got filled. Yesterday was pretty positive. I think there were 5 trades, maybe 6 trades. 4 were profitable, 2 were losers. on the swing side of things. So that was pretty positive. So hopefully, guys, the guys that are getting those signals over to Glide app and BlackBerry Messenger, hopefully did pretty well with them. So that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. If you're trading now, good luck. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll be back. Assuming we get some action Monday, we'll do a video and we'll be back. Have a great weekend.